Welcome to High Champion Wrestling. Gary Polson right here, back with another episode for you guys and myself to enjoy, to just recap wrestling. Recap the love of wrestling. As you can see, we're lounging. We actually got a table set up. We gonna get high today. This is High Champion Wrestling. We got some lovely flavors set up to try. Some lovely flour right here that we're smoking on. And, yeah, a lot of wrestling to talk about. Let's get into it. We're going to just go ahead and run it with the AEW recap, SmackDown recap, Raw recap. We got Double or Nothing coming up, Night of Champions coming up. Woo! Weekend of Wrestling. I fucking love when that shit happens. Premium live event and a pay-per-view from both AEW and WWE. As I said in the past, and we'll get into like wrestling news eventually and talk about New Japan shit and indie shit. I'm just not too big on it and not too followed up with my indie wrestling information. But yeah, we just gonna run it. We're filming this today on Wednesday night, May 24th. AEW just happened. AEW before Double or Nothing. Obviously, Rampage is still gonna come as well. But man, that was it was a good AEW. We had let's see, who do we have come out? We had, of course, start the show, the workhorse of the fucking so far the workhorse of the fucking beginning of the year, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Give your fucking hats off to Orange Cassidy for being a working champion, really making that international title. I believe that's what it's called now. Yeah, international title, a meaning. You know, he's obviously character work completely different and different brands and stuff, but he reminds me of like a Gunther, as he's really putting in his work for the title. Really having matches consistently, but yeah, Orange Cassidy's having a match every goddamn week. Let's see, what else did we have here tonight? Then we went into let's see, I was high as fuck, high during AEW, but MJF talked his shit. The four-way pillars match, I look forward to that. MJF came out, talked some shit, and everyone had their own individual. Sammy Guevara had his own promo. Jack Boy, Jungle Perry, Jack Boy, Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, whatever the fuck his name is. He had his own promo too, and then Darby and MJF kind of had their own thing today too, but I'm excited for that one, for the main title. Like I said, I'll get into my predictions right after I recap A-Dub. What else did we have? Tony Khan. Tony Khan mentioned that Collision's going to be in Chicago. First ever debut for AEW Collision is going to be in Chicago, so look forward to that. I believe it was June 17th. And, of course, what are the rumors? What does everyone think? Chicago. Is Punk coming back? I actually just watched a really dope documentary on CM Punk today about his whole AEW run, and I mean, do I want Punk to come back? Yeah, I'd love to see Punk come back and have a real run, have a good run, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, some people just don't know when to hang it up. So, some people, I'm not saying that's where he's at in his career, but it just there's tell signs of maybe it is that at that point right now for him. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm either way, I'm excited for AEW Collision. If Punk comes back, I hope the run works and I hope it goes great. What else happened with the AEW today? I kind of zoned out during AEW, but something I remember this. Something dope did happen. Adam Cole and Chris Jericho, they're gonna have their match at Double or Nothing, And Chris Jericho came out with the whole Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. Had mentioned, how you ain't how you gonna go against 5 against 2 because Adam Cole all he has is one partner with him, and he said I actually know Double or Nothing's always held in Vegas. I actually know someone in Vegas that's more better than all 5 of you put together. Suicidal, genocidal, homicidal. Sabu comes out. Not the classic music. I was kind of bummed about that. Music hits those similar. Music hits Sabu. Music hits. Maybe it was an original ECW song, and maybe the music I'm familiar with was a WWE spinoff. But Sabu came out old as fuck, and he's gonna be in Adam Cole's corner for him and Chris Jericho's match at Double or Nothing. What else had happened tonight? Yeah, I'm kind of juiced out on that. Ricky Starks and the Bullet Club. My bad, I'm also heating myself up. High Champion Wrestling. Ricky Starks and the Bullet Club. He got jumped by the Bullet Club by fucking Jay White and Robinson. I believe that's his name. Juice. Alright. Toasted Mosted. Sponsored by Toasted Mosted for this episode. Every fucking episode, unless other hash companies tap in. But shout out Toasted Mosted. If you need anything, tap in with them or tap in with my brother Larry P. Almost didn't time it. See, High Champion Wrestling. All right, where were we? Try the fun dip. Gonna try the fun dip, but on the from Toasted the Mosted. 2 grams of live rosin, 70 to 120 cold cure. It's some lemon and cherry. Calling it the fun dip. Looks good. Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go into my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing. Okay? So, first off, we'll start off with the Chris Jericho-Adam Cole match. Chris Jericho versus Adam Cole in an unsanctioned match with Sabu. Now that we know Sabu in the corner of Adam Cole. Anything goes for that match. Anything goes. There's no disqualifications in this pretty much. So I'm gonna go with let's see. I mean, it's pretty much Adam Cole's first match coming back. I'm not even too big of a big fan of Adam Cole, honestly. I love Chris Jericho. I'm from the old school. But I don't want to be biased and just choose Chris Jericho because I'm a Chris Jericho fan. Going based off storylines and building a character, I'm going to go Adam Cole. Adam Cole's going to take the win on that with Sabu by his side. Ethan Page and the Guns versus Isaiah Cassidy and the Hardys. Jeff Hardy, bro. Matt Hardy still going at it. Still. Swanton bombs. Still leg drops. High Champion Wrestling. Holy shit, man. The Hardy Boys. They're insane. Shout out to Jeff Hardy, man. I hope he really I really hope he enjoys this last little run that he's having. Ethan Page and the Guns. The Guns, obviously you know the Guns, the Billy Gunn sons. From the New Age Outlaws, from DX, Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass, his sons. I've grown to like him. I've grown to like them. I think they're good heels. Ethan Page and Isaiah Cassidy. Still building characters. But I'm going to go... I think there's no titles on the line, so I'm just gonna go the Hardys. I'm gonna go the Hardys on that. Um, face winning, face winning that one. Jade Cargill versus Taya Valkyrie for the AEW TBS Championship match. Will Jade Cargill be dethroned? No. No. No way. They're not going to dethrone her just like that, I think they're this little feud between them has been like a little build up. I think they've had a match. Um but no, I don't no, she's not. Jade Cargill is going to retain the AEW TBS Championship um and continue on her fucking streak. Blackpool Combat Club versus the Elite with Hangman Adam Page. Fuck Adam Page, first of all, and fuck the Elite. Just gonna say it. I'm not fans of them. Fuck them. Whatever. Fuck the faces. But I think that they're gonna win. Damn, I have too many. I think I have too many faces winning matches, but I think the Elite are gonna win that match. The Blackpool Combat Club has just been putting in too much crazy work as far as like promos and destructing the end of the show, the end of the matches and stuff like that with the Elite. They've been winning the build up, so I see them getting the upset. But yeah, fuck the Elite. I don't like the Elite. And then, but honestly, I guess I like them better. I will say this: I like them better as a trio, without Adam Page, better than them as like if they were gonna just be like single. If Hangman was gonna be a single star and stuff, like I think it sells with the Bucks. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. Jamie Hayter, she's cool. Toni Storm, she's cool too. I wouldn't care who won that match. I think both of them are qualified women to be a champion and to hold being a champion and hold the company, hold the women's division like that. They're both workers. They're both really good superstars. Yeah, I mean, but I do want to see, like, even though I'm not too sold completely yet on how she is performing in the ring and how she is performing with her promo, she's getting a little better. But Saraya Paige, I would love to see her be AEW Women's Champion. I would love to see that. I would also love to see Jade Cargill have a run with the belt. Other women, I'm thinking, obviously Britt Baker. Britt Baker. Yeah, there's a lot, but between them two, Jamie Hayter and Toni Storm, I could care less who wins that match. If Jamie Hayter retains, that's awesome. If Toni Storm gains a new reign for herself, then so be it. Let's start it. And then I would like that. And then the feud between her and Saraya could bump off. So I look forward to that. So I'm gonna go Toni Storm. Orange Cassidy versus 20 competitors. 21 man blackjack battle royale for the AEW International Championship. So I'm confused. Like, is this like him versus like there's a battle royale between 20 men, and then then whoever survives that, then they face Orange Cassidy? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but I would have to know who wins the match to know if Orange Cassidy is going to retain or not. But I hope he retains, because he deserves to retain, especially at a pay per view. He deserves to retain. He deserves to still be champion. Orange Cassidy, like I said, I'd said it before when I started talking about AEW. Orange Cassidy, freshly fucking squeezed. He's a workhorse. Wardlow versus Christian Cage in a ladder match for the AEW TNT Championship. High Champion Wrestling. Christian Cage, dude. Christian Cage. I love him. I love him. High Champion Wrestling. I like Wardlow too. The Wardlow. Christian is a great heel. Christian is a fucking legend. I still want to see him and Edge one more time. I don't care if he go. He should go over there. But Edge going to AEW would be crazy. Wardlow versus Christian though in a ladder match with Luchasaurus there. Christian the champion though? Like, come on. I mean, if Chris Jericho's still able to hold titles, Ring of Honor, last title he held, I'm just going all face on on this match card. Christian because Christian Cage is heel. So yeah, Christian Cage taking the W versus Wardlow in the ladder match because Luchasaurus fucking interferes. I don't know, maybe someone else could come help Wardlow, but I still doubt it. I'm going Christian Cage holding a fucking title in AEW at whoever the fuck how old knows he is. Christian Cage, how old is he? I'm going to guess he's like 45. 49. 49. He's 49. And then we got FTR versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about old people wearing titles. Jeff fucking Jarrett, bro. We're talking about fucking... I don't even want to say it. Jeff Jarrett, dude. Fuck Jeff Jarrett. That's all I got. Nah, just leave it at that. Fuck Jeff Jarrett. FTR. MJF versus Darby Allin versus Jungle Boy versus Sammy Guevara in the fucking Four Pillars Pillar 4-way match for the AEW World Championship. Now hold on. Hear me out. MJF needs to lose. Hear me out. MJF needs to lose because MJF is already built for success. We know this. I think MJF is at the point where he doesn't have to hold a title to be a champion, to be a champion, to be relevant, to be the star of the fucking show. I don't think he needs to have this crazy reign because he's gonna have multiple reigns. He's gonna, he's not gonna go down the card. He's going to be built up again, stay at the top again. Who do I want to win? Who do I think should win? That question I don't fucking know. But should MJF lose to see him go back for the chase again? I think yes. I think that watching him go through that chase with Punk, Moxley, that was the investment. Don't get me, I'm still invested. I'm watching MJF. I'm watching this 4-way pillar match. I'm watching the promos. I'm watching the Rebar Mitzvah. But I want to see the anger again. You know what I mean? Like, no one's. I mean, or unless we go to this, and who's next to give him a real feud where, like I say, Mox and Punk and shit like that. You know, fucking. I don't know. I just, and I know you can agree with me where it's like the chase is a different type of investment for a superstar that's on top. You know, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is the most perfect fucking example. Cody Rhodes is not a fucking champion right now. Cody Rhodes is the most over thing in all of wrestling, besides Roman Reigns. You know, and even with that, like, I don't know, but if I had to say. If I had to pick a name out the hat, Sammy Guevara. I would pick Sammy Guevara because it could go a long way with the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. Protection. Feud between Jericho. I don't know. MJF still in the picture though, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of y'all gonna disagree, but I just think that that could be a possibility. All right, so let me go back in time now. Let me go back in time to SmackDown, WWE SmackDown, where. There's still going to be a SmackDown before Night of Champions. Night of Champions is coming out on Saturday, the 27th, I believe, some shit like that, 27th, in Saudi Arabia. And yeah, we'll get into that. We'll do the predictions for that after we talk Raw. Pretty Deadly made their debut, defeated the Brawling Brutes. That's cool. Brawling Brutes put them over. There were some shenanigans that made them win. They didn't win clean. Whatever. Asuka defeats Zelina Vega. Asuka misted Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair came out to help Zelina Vega. That was cool. Still building that feud. And Zelina Vega still continues to look good. Still looks strong. Still looks like she's being put over. You know, being the face that keeps getting up, you know, not just being demolished and fucking squashed. Styles came out for the Grayson Waller effect. Grayson Waller effect debuted his new show on SmackDown. I like Grayson Waller. I think he's cool. I think he's funny. I'm excited to see his character like change a little bit throughout. No. Let's see, I use the torch. I'm excited to see his character change throughout time, you know, because I still think there could be some tweaks to it to make it a little more like, I don't know, I think it'd be cooler, you know, but I do like his character. And yeah, he came out, was really humble with AJ Styles at first. And then he was telling him, you know, and AJ Styles was telling him how much it meant to him to be involved in this match that's going to crown the first ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion in Saudi Arabia. And Grayson Waller made it seem as if, you know, he's going to be in Styles' corner. But then he said, yeah, you know, well, the announcers got to get used to saying these words. And your winner is Seth Rollins. Of course, you know, AJ throws the signs or some Grayson Waller signs on the show. I can't remember if they scrapped up. I think they did a little shovel and got it out. No, I think it was just a stare down. But Yeah, I'm excited to discuss that match though. The Seth Rollins Styles, Street Profits, defeat LA Knight and Rick Boogs, but LA Knight is still over with the fans. Still, everything I hear is just LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight. They love him. They love LA. They love them some LA Knight. I like him too. I think he definitely has potential to be pushed. He's definitely got that charisma. Backstage promo with Cameron Grimes. Karrion Kross and Scarlett promo backstage where they're looking at tarot cards and they see something that represents something as Styles. That could be their next victim, AJ Styles. So AJ Styles is a workhorse. He's in there with Cameron Grimes not Cameron Grimes. Grayson Waller, and Karrion Kross and Seth Rollins. So I don't know. Maybe put that into consideration of who's gonna win the match this weekend. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn defeat Valentina Ferrer. Who the fuck is that? Women's match. I didn't even know who that is. Bayley and Io Sky told Raquel to find a new replacement. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan had to relinquish their tag team titles because Liv Morgan is going through a fucking injury that is real and serious, so they can't be the champions anymore. So Raquel's going to find a replacement tag partner to fight with her next week. And Sheamus came out and Brogue kicked Theory. Gave him a boot to the face. Setting up a match for them the following week, which is tomorrow. That was summing up SmackDown, but then the main thing that happened on SmackDown, we all know what we all fucking love. We all come here for to talk about what the fucking story is. Bloodline! The Bloodline storyline continued on SmackDown. Hi, Champion Wrestling. Bloodline storyline continued on SmackDown. And Roman came out and just said, like, hey, we're going to get those titles back. I think I'd already said he dedicated it to his dad. And my bad. I'm just kind of reading up on it real quick. I had to figure out exactly what he said. But anyway, he had said, he was coming out. They're gonna win the match, and then okay. See, I'm high Champion Wrestling. Let me take it back. It was in the ring. Roman and Solo came out. Not before long, Sammy and Kevin came out. Sammy and Kevin Owens came out to the ring, and Roman's like, hey, I was gonna call you out here anyway. And then goes back and forth. And then Roman says this. This is what I remember now. Roman says this. Roman says, out of all my career, the only thing I regret is wasting my life on you, Sami Zayn, on the honorary Uso. Wasting everything that he had ever did for him on him. That was the most regretful thing that Roman had ever done in his life or within this industry. Whatever it may have been. But it was a regret. Big regret, he said. And they're going back and forth with some things, I think. Couple more. Sammy says this. All I regret is not hitting you with that chair sooner. In the back with the chair. Sooner. Which I was there. Texas. Royal Rumble. Amazing. Boom! Jimmy Uso starts jumping Kevin and Sammy. Roman. What is wrong with you? I had a plan. I had a plan. I didn't tell you to come out. Did I tell you to come out here? Who's the tribal chief? Who is the tribal chief? Backstage promo. And he's still pissed. I had a plan. I wasn't finished saying what I was going to say. I had something to say. I had more to say, but did I get to say it? No. Because you try to go into business for yourselves. I'm the one that runs this bloodline. You know? Mafia business, bro. Mafia business. This bloodline storyline is amazing. It's beautiful work. Get out. Get out. Jimmy and Jay. Out. Walk out the locker room. And you see, it's like they're setting it up. Solo and Roman versus the Usos SummerSlam. It's gotta happen. It's gonna happen. The belts are gonna stay on Roman for a long time. And they have this new World Heavyweight title that's gonna be a main focus, so I don't know. But yeah, that sums it up with SmackDown. But this is High Champion Wrestling, man. I'm kind of being a puss with the smoking. I need smoke for y'all. High Champion Wrestling, man. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Leave a comment below if you believe that is one of the best storylines, like top 5 storylines, ever. There's Vince McMahon versus Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan storylines, Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero storyline. I think that one's a top 5. Bloodline, I think those, I don't know, leave a comment if you think you agree or not. Leave a comment too, your favorite wrestler. Leave a comment, your favorite show you watched, Raw or SmackDown, or WCW, TNA. Yeah, let me know your favorite wrestler and the years you were watching wrestling. High Champion Wrestling, baby. High Champion Wrestling. Yes, sir. All right. Where was I? Raw. We're going into Raw now. Get the lies, the money. Going into Raw and okay, let's talk about it again, bro. How great does Trish Stratus look? How great does Trish Stratus look? Trish Stratus looks amazing, dude. I can't even believe that that's real life. Trish Stratus, dude. Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch have their contract signing. It's Trish Stratus' first ever contract signing. Who would have known? They go back and forth with chirps. But Becky hit the best one of the night. Becky Lynch says something along the lines of, I know you're used to barking. She brings up the barking incident. High Champion Wrestling. When Trish was barking for Vince McMahon, that was insane. That was insane. And now the women's division is no longer like that. High Champion Wrestling. Oh yeah. Yep. So yeah, the women's division is no longer like that. So it was a jab. It was a jab at Trish of like, look at I know you're used to just doing dumb shit, but you know, we do real shit here now. We do big boy shit. You know, we do shit the men do. Excuse me. High Champion Wrestling ended with Trish flipping the table, walking off. It's gonna be a great match. Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch. Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Matt Riddle defeat the Imperium in a pinfall in the main event. Yeah, who didn't see that coming? Cool. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, they got to get their shit up. But obviously Gunther and his crew still look strong because they were in the main event and they held it up. Dominic Mysterio defeats Apollo Crews. Started off with a little back talking backstage. He had said something about Rhea Ripley, I think, and Dominic called him out. Or he called Dominic out. Raquel Rodriguez defeats Sonya Deville. Finn Balor defeats Shinsuke. I like how Shinsuke is getting pushed. Shinsuke's getting pretty much having a match every week now. Not the biggest Shinsuke fan, but starting to like him, starting to like his work. And I love Finn Balor, though. Alpha Academy defeats the Viking Raiders. The Viking Raiders suck. I hate them. I think their gimmick is just so fucking 1980. Zoe Stark defeats Candice LeRae. That was a popcorn match for me. Not the biggest fan on those two superstars. Their push is blah. Bronson Reed. I'm trying to get interested in the Bronson Reed, that fucking butterball motherfucker. Bronson Reed defeats Ricochet via pinfall with a tsunami. Yeah. Bronson Reed. And then, last but not least. Whoa! Cody Rhodes. Let's get into our Cody Rhodes segment of the night. Cody Rhodes comes out, the American Nightmare. Backstage. Raw starts off with him walking backstage. Boom, a fucking keg gets thrown at him. He gets slammed on a fucking table, thrown against the garage. Fucking keg slammed against his arm. Supposedly everyone in the back saying, he broke his arm. Obviously who's doing this? This is Lesnar. Lesnar coming on fucking and like a beast. And just beating the fuck out of him backstage. Throwing that shit at him. Throwing him at shit. And then he broke his arm. Cody goes to his locker room. He won't let us in. Brock Lesnar goes out and he says, hey, Cody's not coming to Night of Champions. He's injured. He's not coming out. I need a new challenger. So now I'm issuing an open challenge. Cody Rhodes comes out with a fucking motherfucking sandwich with an arm brace. Comes out with an arm brace and fucking, wrapped up, bandaged up. Walks out to the ring. Dramatic as fuck. The classic Cody. Like the unreveal of the pec, Takes the fucking strap out. Unbandages. I think there was ice or some shit too. And he's like this. Boom, gets beat up. Brock Lesnar puts him in a fucking arm bar. And he's like, stop. And Brock's like, you want to fight? Fight me. Breaking his arm. Then storyline goes even further with just him saying, and everyone's like, he broke his arm. He's not letting anyone in his locker room, not listening to anyone. And then Triple H makes an appearance and talks to Cody Rhodes and says, hey man, like it happens to the best of us. You broke your arm, you know it, I know it. And he's like, I did it, Hunter. Like, let me in there. I don't need to fight. And he's like, hey man, it's you broke your arm. And then it just ends with Cody saying like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And then Triple H was just like, pats him on the back, like, it's okay, kid. I don't know, like, good push, I guess. Good idea to make it seem like he broke his arm, and now if he loses at Night of Champions, it won't look so bad. But I don't know. Fucking what's like what's the point of that, you know? All right, but here we go. All right, and then I'm gonna end it here because I think we already went above our time. High Champion Wrestling. I'll take I'll take one more dab out of the pen for you guys. High Champion Wrestling. I'm serious. Hit them up. Hit me up. Let me know if you want to tap in with these hash companies. Ogre Farms, toasted the mosted. Um, Flowers too. Be out here. Bianca Belair versus Asuka in the Raw Women's Championship match. I'm going Bianca. Bianca Belair, and she's gonna turn heel. Bianca Belair, she's gonna turn heel. Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch. I'm gonna go Becky Lynch. Trish Stratus puts Becky Lynch over. Hell yeah, that'd be so dope. Rhea Ripley versus Natalia. Natalia's fucking trash. Rhea Ripley's winning that match, retaining their championship. Gunther versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali, just because he is in his hometown, just because he is fucking I don't know what's to call him, like Asian descent. What is that? What they call, like, you know? Because I don't. They're in Saudi Arabia, but I know he's of a descent of, you know what I mean, bro. He's losing. He's losing. Everyone's favorite job. Okay, you pissed at me, mad. High Champion Wrestling, Mustafa Ali, everyone's favorite jobber, taking a fucking jobber loss. Undisputed Tag Team Championship, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens taking that. They don't need to put the belts on Roman. They don't need to. If they put the belts on Roman, dude, like, what the fuck are they? I mean, oh my god, dude. Usos take him back at SummerSlam, like, and then they like go. I don't know. That one, it's interesting. Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes. So as I just said, the arm shit. Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes took a W at Backlash, so Cody Rhodes taking an L. Okay, the last one that I want to talk about, the final one that I want to talk about, the new World Heavyweight Championship. This is on the line. Saudi Arabia. Night of Champions, AJ Styles versus Seth freaking Rollins. High Champion Wrestling. Okay. Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the new World Heavyweight Championship. Who do I want to win? Seth Rollins. I want Seth Rollins to win. Who do I think is going to win? Remember when I had said about AJ Styles, about where he's in a feud with like Grayson Waller right now, semi, and now Karrion Kross is showing signs of starting to feud with AJ Styles. I Champion Wrestling. What does that mean for him going into this match for Seth Rollins? Who is Seth Rollins really having a feud with right now? What was his last match versus Omos at Backlash? He's not. No. Who? It's just AJ Styles right now, and not even. They haven't even had a face to face. AJ Styles has just had a face to face with Grayson Waller on his show. semi, he's talking shit. Karrion Kross sees tarot cards that read Styles. What does that mean for him going into this match? Does that mean that he has feud set up but is Grayson Waller and Karrion Kross feuds capable of carrying the new World Heavyweight Championship? I don't think so. Seth Rollins not having a feud with anyone right now, and then going into this match leaves it in an open book for him to start a feud with his new title to anyone. AJ Styles is like on his way out the door almost in a way where, I mean, at least sooner than Seth Rollins. If you want to look at age, fucking, hopefully, forbid, anyone gets injured, but maybe it just makes more sense for Seth Rollins to hold it, mean more. I think I had said this on the last episode, like just yeah, fucking so it's like I want Seth Rollins to win it. But do I think Seth Rollins is gonna win it? I don't fucking know. It's up in the air for me. And if AJ Styles wins it, it's not that I'm gonna be upset. I mean, I'd be upset for Seth Rollins. I'd be like, fuck, like he deserves it. Like let Cody be the upset of the fucking of the show of the, like Cody's already on his hunt. Like, don't do this to every superstar. Like, let some stories be told as Cinderellas. Fucking yeah, I don't know. And then it makes sense to have like one face / heel champion, because that's what Rollins really is, and then one heel champion, which is Roman. But I'm high as fuck. High champion wrestling. Um, let's go, Seth Rollins. Come kick it. Come talk wrestling with me. Come blaze it. I want to do some other stuff. I want to do trivia. I want to start going to the events and talking to fans. Um, yeah, share the shit. Leave comments, please. High champion wrestling. We out.